Who doesn't love a fresh, hot, steaming bowl of homemade noodle soup? Well, now you can take it to school and work with you on the go, because I'm gonna show you how to make homemade pour-over noodle soup. When you get to school and lunchtime rolls around, all you gotta do is pour some boiling water into your jar, mix it up, and then you've got this amazing bowl of soup filled with all these fresh ingredients. It is delicious! The key to this is you wanna make sure you have an airtight container. We're using a mason jar, but you also wanna make sure that when you pour your boiling water in, you have enough room because this is also gonna serve as the bowl you eat it out of. So let's make the base for our soup. That includes soy sauce, water, and miso. The reason why we're mixing the miso and soy sauce and water in a separate bowl is because miso is very clumpy and it can take a while to just mix it all and make sure there's no clumps. So now we're just gonna dump this into the bottom of our jar. We gotta get all the goodness in there. The reason why you put this at the bottom is we can control what vegetables and what ingredients sit in the sauce and what don't, because the more delicate vegetables you wanna have at the top, not touching the sauce so they don't get soggy. First up, we're gonna add soba noodles. You can use udon noodles, rice noodles, whatever you prefer. Maybe even leftover noodles if you have them in the fridge. So we just pre-cooked these, and on the package it said 4 minutes, but we cooked them for 3 because they are gonna be sitting in some of the boiling water when you pour it over your soup. So just dump these in the bottom of your jar. Next up, carrots. All we did was just shave them with a potato peeler. Really simple. We're doing cucumbers. We just julienne these, meaning we cut them into little matchsticks. Avocado time. We just cut these into little cubes. We're kind of making a parfait. Seaweed looks like this, and we cut strips. It adds so much flavor, it's delicious. Green onions, all we did was just cut these really thin. Wakame, it's another type of seaweed, and I put this in my miso soup. Sometimes I'll have that for breakfast, and I'm kind of obsessed with this. I will put in, instead of like a teaspoon, I'll put in like a 1/4 cup and basically just eat wakame salad with like a miso soup dressing. It's really good, so we're gonna put that in there too. They're dried right now, but when you pour the hot water over them, it'll expand, but then it'll absorb all the flavor. It's delicious. Last but not least, sesame seeds. You gotta have them. It looks so pretty. It's very artsy looking. Now all you gotta do, lid on, go to school, get to school, open it up, amaze your friends, and pour boiling water over the top of it. That's it, that's all you gotta do. Now you just take your fork and shimmy, shimmy. Now just make sure to leave it in here for a little bit before you eat it so that the wakame can just absorb that liquid and become flowy again. You guys, this is pretty amazing. It's salty from the miso, but then it's also balanced out. There's a little sweetness from the carrots, and there's the crunchy cucumbers, and the avocado just adds this creamy flavor and texture. And then, of course, you can't forget the green onions, which add just a little bit of bite, and the broth. I love miso soup. I could just drink miso soup forever, and it's so good. Also, do not forget, you can experiment with this. Maybe you want to make your own type of soup and you just want to take it to school like this. This is the perfect way to transport it. It looks adorable. I'd want to know what type of combinations you made, or if you even tested this out and just you tried this version, and if you loved it, I really want to hear that. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!